Okay.
All right. I hope you have a cell phone.
Oh, yeah.
You do? It's over there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'll jump out of the shot. All right, perfect. Thank you so much. We'll collect your cash in a little bit.
Thank you.
All right. And now a photo with me. Let's start the bidding at $1. Do I hear $1?
Me.
Oh my God. I did not think we'd actually get $1. Listen, I will take free photos with all of you after the show. But it is time to move on. I think all the judges' scores are in, which means, are you guys ready to start the evening gown competition?
I am. I can't wait.
All right, let's go.
Albania. Albania is a part-time model who plans to pursue a degree in interior design. This 19 years old admires Angelina Jolie for both her acting and contribution to those in need around the world. Albania. Angola.
Angola was the first girl in her school's history to wear pants as part of her uniform. Others followed, and eventually the school changed the rules to allow trousers for young women. Angola.
Argentina. Argentina is a trained rhythmic gymnast and has competed in national tournaments. This 23-year-old hip-hop dancer played volleyball in high school and enjoys riding a bike in her spare time. Argentina. Aruba.
Aruba was born in Miami, so she has dual citizenship. This 26-year-old speaks 4 languages fluently and is an animal lover with foster dogs and over 20 horses. Aruba.
Australia. Having dealt with depression in the past, Australia is now an advocate for mental health awareness. Her dog has the greatest social media following of any animal in the country. Over 132,000 followers on Instagram. Australia. Austria.
Austria has traveled a lot the past few years. She's proud of her Armenian roots and says she hopes for a day when women have the same rights as men around the world. Austria.
Bahamas. Bahamas taught English as a second language to underprivileged children in Guatemala. She is passionate about HIV and AIDS education and advocacy. Bahamas. Barbados.
Barbados has a bachelor's degree in marketing management and currently works as a brand consultant. At 12, she was a section leader in her country's national youth orchestra. Barbados.
Belgium. Belgium is a former disco dancing champion. This 20 years old is proud of her volunteer work with Hope for Children, an organization that helps educate the underprivileged in Cambodia. Belgium. Bolivia.
Bolivia is a part-time model who is currently studying social communication. This adrenaline junkie enjoys riding motorcycles and has competed in several national dance competitions. Bolivia.
Albania, Angola, Argentina, Aruba, Australia, Austria, Bahamas, Barbados, Belgium, and Bolivia. Brazil. Brazil would like to see more women of color in strong leadership roles. She co-founded a support group to help teenage boys and girls dealing with bullying and self-esteem problems. Brazil! British Virgin Islands.
British Virgin Islands volunteered to clean up her high school after it was flooded by Hurricane Harvey. This altruistic 24-year-old also works with an organization supporting victims of domestic violence. British Virgin Islands.
Bulgaria. Bulgaria was enrolled in a modeling school when she was 4 to learn proper etiquette. It wasn't too long before she started wearing her model's heels and dreaming of participating in the Miss Universe pageant. Bulgaria! Cambodia.
Cambodia is a talented volleyball player who has been trained in her country's traditional folk dance. She collects dresses from local designers and wants to open a coffee shop for animal lovers one day. Cambodia.
Canada. Canada has been a part of multiple medical missions in Nicaragua. This 24 years old amateur photographer was proud to help provide surgery to children born with cleft lips and palates. Canada! Cayman Islands.
Cayman Islands began volunteering at a cancer center after losing her grandmother to the disease. In her spare time, this 27-year-old turns plastic and other recyclable material into decorative jewelry. Cayman Islands.
Chile. Chile won her country's crown on her third try after finishing as first runner-up in both 2014 and 2016. This 25 years old future businesswoman uses social media to teach the public about staying healthy. Chile! China.
China is an ambassador for Beijing Adoption Day. This 27-year-old Pilates coach's hobbies include hip-hop dancing, singing, and boxing. China.
Colombia. Colombia graduated from a prestigious performing arts school and has acted in short films, television, and theater. This 22 years old thespian is unafraid to take the center stage but suffers from the fear of birds. Colombia! Costa Rica.
Costa Rica is concerned about the environment and has collaborated with several eco-friendly charities. This 27-year-old is a Formula One fan who enjoys racing cars when she has the time. It's Costa Rica.
Brazil, British Virgin Islands, Bulgaria, Cambodia, Canada, Cayman Islands, Chile, China, Colombia, and Costa Rica. Croatia. Croatia is a fan of classical music and has played piano for years. Since losing her mother to lymphoma in 2004, she's made it a point to contribute to concert research organization. Croatia. Curacao.
Curacao struggled with depression and anxiety growing up. She's competed in a total of 6 pageants because they provide a platform for her to help others. Curacao.
Czech Republic. Czech Republic has been figure skating for 17 years. This 21-year-old athlete has won several awards through the years and currently teaches young children how to skate. Czech Republic. Dominican Republic.
Dominican Republic was once chosen to debate children's constitutional law in front of her country's Congress. For 5 years, this 24-year-old belonged to a professional folkloric dance company. Dominican Republic.
Ecuador. Ecuador started a program for hospitalized children, providing them toys to help stimulate their minds. These 22-year-old hobbies include photography, jogging, and teaching makeup tutorials. Ecuador. Egypt.
Egypt has always been fascinated by music and dreams of being a professional singer. Since dedicating herself to a healthy lifestyle 8 years ago, this 23-year-old has lost nearly 80 pounds. Egypt.
El Salvador. El Salvador volunteers at an orphanage, helping children with special needs. This trained belly dancer and future English teacher was the #1 student in her high school class. El Salvador. Ethiopia.
Ethiopia is currently studying management and fashion design. This 22-year-old eventually hopes to help grow and manage her country's struggling fashion industry. Ethiopia.
Finland. Finland enjoys visiting nursing homes and singing classical opera to the residents. She is currently a business student and speaks 3 languages fluently: Finnish, English, and Swedish. Finland. France.
France began modeling at Fashion Week in French Guiana when she was just 16 years old. This former tomboy is from the Caribbean, and this past winter she saw snow for the first time. France.
Croatia. Curacao. Czech Republic, Dominican Republic, Ecuador, Egypt, El Salvador, Ethiopia, Finland, and France. Georgia was a gymnast growing up, but these days prefer mountain climbing and yoga. This future orthodontic is proud to be the first woman in her immediate family to attend medical school. Georgia! Germany.
Since she was young, Germany has proudly participated in the Christmas in a Shoebox campaign with her mother. The project enables them to send gifts to impoverished children around the world. Germany.
Ghana plans to be an entrepreneur, so she is currently studying business administration. She believes women are the backbone of society. Ghana! Great Britain.
Great Britain is an advocate for educating all women around the world. She speaks, reads, and writes fluent Polish and plans to eventually open an elephant and donkey sanctuary. Great Britain.
Guam currently trades stock portfolios and cryptocurrencies for a living. She graduated with honors from Brigham Young University with a degree in business finance and a minor in economics. Guam!
Guatemala is currently studying law and plans to get her master's in international relations. This 23-year-old would eventually like to be mayor and serve the people of her hometown. Guatemala.
Guyana is a trained Bollywood dancer who works as a financial accountant. This 22 years old, self-described cat lady currently has 5 furry cats at home. Guyana!
Haiti lost her mother to cancer 2 years ago. After witnessing the pain her mom endured, she decided to pursue a career in nursing to offer compassion and medical attention to those suffering. Haiti.
Honduras learned how to drive a boat after living on an island as a teen. In the future, this former high school honors student plans to get her master's in international relations. Honduras!
Iceland was a gymnast for 10 years, but she really excelled at pole vaulting. She earned 16 gold medals for Iceland's national track and field team and held the pole vaulting record in the junior division for 8 years. Iceland.
Georgia, Germany, Ghana, Great Britain, Guam, Guatemala, Guyana, Haiti, Honduras, and Iceland. India. India comes from a military family. This 21 years old once interned as a media correspondent and photojournalist at a music festival in Nepal. India. Indonesia.
Indonesia started participating in pageants when she was 19, hoping to empower other women. The celebrity she most admires is former Miss Universe Pia Wurtzbach because she's both beautiful and raises HIV awareness. Indonesia.
Iraq. Iraq worked for the coalition forces during the Operation Freedom. She helped prevent attacks against US camps while also training the Iraqi military. Iraq. Ireland.
Ireland is very proud of her heritage. Both her primary and secondary years were spent in a school where only Irish was spoken, so this 23-year-old can still communicate in her native tongue. Ireland.
Israel. Israel studying art in high school and enjoys drawing in her spare time. She sponsors a special needs teenager visiting her weekly and helping with the hair homework. Israel. Italy.
Italy studied information sciences in college, so she is extremely tech savvy. She's new to the world of pageantry, competing on the national level for the first time ever earlier this year. Italy.
Jamaica. Jamaica is a marketing student who is currently learning sign language. She's 21 years old, starting a foundation for the hard of hearing, and is a proud ambassador for the deaf community. Jamaica. Japan.
Japan is a fashion model with a degree in philosophy. She believes it's important to give back and has visited an orphanage in Cambodia and volunteered for multiple programs that promote HIV/AIDS awareness. Japan.
Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan was born in a small village, but is currently taking choreography courses at a prestigious university. She enjoys singing, playing volleyball, and folk dancing. Kazakhstan. Korea.
Korea has a degree in theater and plays several instruments, including the piano, chimes, and drums. This 26-year-old runs for an hour every day and hasn't missed a workout in almost 5 years. Korea.
India. Indonesia. Iraq. Ireland. Israel. Italy. Jamaica. Japan. Kazakhstan. And Korea. Laos. Laos is the first contestant from her country to ever compete at the Miss Universe pageant. If crowned, this 20 years old business management student plans to continue working hard to improve the lives of the visually impaired. Laos. Lebanon.
Lebanon is an advocate for providing Social Security for the elderly. This college student believes seniors in her country need better care, so she's planning to get a postgraduate degree in human rights law. Lebanon.
Malaysia. Malaysia is a runner who recently ran her first half marathon. This certified skydiver not only collects makeup, but does Instagram tutorials to teach makeup tips and tricks. Malaysia. Malta.
Malta is an animal lover who has volunteered at several shelters. This 25-year-old model has her own swimwear line and was once given a custom pair of sandals by designer Jimmy Choo at his showroom. Malta.
Mauritius. Mauritius prefers to eat organic food and plants her own fruits and vegetables in her family's garden. This self-described yoga addict was bullied growing up, so she takes pride of empowering girls to accept who they are. Mauritius. Mexico.
Mexico is often making those around her laugh by doing impersonations of her friends and family. In addition to being a spokesperson for Smile Train, she gives back by visiting foster homes and helping build the confidence of abused children. Mexico.
Myanmar. Myanmar is a member of a charitable organization that helps stray dogs. This 22-year-old badminton player studied cinema and drama in school and hopes to be a well-known actress one day. Myanmar. Namibia.
Namibia took classes in India because she's always dreamt of studying abroad. While overseas, this 23-year-old auditioned for Bangalore Fashion Week and launched her career as a freelance model. Namibia.
Nepal. Nepal helped starting the Temporary Learning Center, an organization that helps prevent children from being trafficked. At 5'11", this amateur painter is 7 inches taller than most women in her country. Nepal. Netherlands.
Netherlands believes in promoting health and works as a nutrition coach for young women. Before getting involved in pageantry, this 22-year-old won the 2014 edition of Holland's Next Top Model. Netherlands.
Laos. Lebanon. Malaysia. Malta. Mauritius. Mexico. Myanmar. Namibia. Nepal. And Netherlands. New Zealand. New Zealand has a degree in Maori, a language spoken by the people in her country. This 19 years old teaches the language to children, doing her part to keep the Maori culture alive. New Zealand. Nicaragua.
Nicaragua has a business management degree with a focus in tourism. This 24-year-old entrepreneur plans to put that degree to good use by eventually opening her own hotel. Nicaragua.
Nigeria. Nigeria plays the flute and drums and volunteers weekly at her church. She says she isn't competing tonight to gain fame or fortune, but hopes to use this platform to provide a better world for women and abused children. Nigeria! Norway.
Norway has been riding horses for 12 years and once competed for the Western Riding Norwegian Championship. She was a tomboy growing up, but decided to try pageantry to get out of her comfort zone. Norway.
Panama. Panama has been bullied when she was very young, but only recently gained the confidence to block people out and believe in herself. This confident contestant enjoys painting in her spare time. Panama! Paraguay.
Paraguay lost her friend to cancer 14 years ago, so she now volunteers at a children's hospital. She decided to compete for the Miss Universe crown after watching last year's show and seeing the strength and confidence of the contestants. Paraguay.
Peru. Peru has a degree in business administration and human resources. This creative writer and book collector is proud of her work with Smile Train, creating awareness for children with cleft palates. Peru! Philippines.
Philippines often visits an orphanage in her country that cares for abused girls. You would never be able to tell, but this 26-year-old says she occasionally suffers from stage fright. Philippines.
Poland. Poland spent a year at ballet school and used to aspire to be a professional dancer. This 26 years old still dances as a hobby, but decided to pursue a career in medicine instead. Poland! Portugal.
Portugal volunteers with Dress a Girl Around the World, an organization that delivers clothing to underprivileged children in various countries. She studied music for 8 years, including singing choir and playing piano. Portugal.
New Zealand. Nicaragua. Nigeria. Norway. Panama. Paraguay. Peru. Philippines. Poland. And Portugal. Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is a 21 years old communication major who hopes to host her own talk show. A member of the Red Cross, she is proud of helping her island after the Hurricane Maria. Puerto Rico!
Romania.
Romania recently completed a 5-month internship with a commercial real estate company. This 26-year-old model's duties included assisting in all aspects of property acquisitions. Romania.
Russia.
Russia has been modeling a while, but entered her first pageant earlier this year. To overcome her fear of heights, she recently tried riding in a hot air balloon. Russia!
St. Lucia.
St. Lucia is the former president of her country's National Youth Council. Despite growing up on an island, this 26-year-old Caribbean queen doesn't know how to swim. St. Lucia.
Singapore.
Singapore loves snakes, but is scared of butterflies. This 24 years old attended dance classes for 15 years and in the past has worked as a wedding and special effects makeup artist. Singapore.
Slovak Republic.
Slovak Republic collects lipstick and has over 100 different colors. She enjoys learning new languages and plans to study Spanish when she attends college next year. Slovak Republic.
Slovenia.
Slovenia is a former basketball star. She decided to enter the Miss Universe pageant because she is interested in fashion and wanted to try something new. Slovenia!
South Africa.
South Africa is an acclaimed runner who is still the 1,200-meter record holder at her primary school. She ran the 400, 800, and 1,500 throughout high school and still runs cross-country today. South Africa.
Spain.
Spain admires Oprah Winfrey because of the way she overcame obstacles. This 22 years old learned English at a young age because she wanted to know what the Jonas Brothers were saying in interviews. Spain!
Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka loves animals so much that she doesn't eat meat and fosters 8 cats. Meow. She designed her own evening gown tonight, so let's hear it. Sri Lanka.
Puerto Rico. Romania. Russia. St. Lucia. Singapore. Slovak Republic. Slovenia. South Africa. Spain. Sri Lanka. Sweden.
Sweden is a former competitive figure skater who used to practice nearly 20 hours a week. This 22 years old recently traveled to the Philippines to advocate for better education and health care for children. Sweden!
Tanzania.
Tanzania grew up an orphan and tragically lost 4 siblings. This 23-year-old's passion is women empowerment, and she's made it her mission to fight for girls who struggle for education and survival like she did. Tanzania.
Thailand.
Thailand grew up wanting to be an astronaut, so she attended NASA space camp in 9th grade. This 25-year-old perfume bottle collector claims she can remember time, places, and people by smell. Thailand.
Trinidad and Tobago.
Trinidad and Tobago is a full-time student and the CEO of her own women's shoe line. This 28-year-old can proudly play her national instrument, the steel pan. Trinidad and Tobago.
Turkey.
Turkey has been playing piano since she was young, and these days she gives lessons to children. She's an award-winning poet who enjoys photography and cycling in her spare time. Turkey!
Ukraine.
Ukraine is a former professional horseback rider, but now she just does it for fun. This 18-year-old psychology student has never been to the dentist and believes that in a past life, she was a lion. Ukraine.
Uruguay.
Uruguay graduated high school at the top of her class. This 20 years old is a long-time animal lover who, as a kid, turned her parents' house into an animal rescue center. Uruguay!
USA.
USA has a Bachelor of Science degree in radiochemistry. Before winning her national pageant, this 26-year-old was a scientist at the U.S. Nuclear Regulatory Commission. USA.
U.S. Virgin Islands.
U.S. Virgin Islands is currently pursuing a degree in theater. She volunteers for an organization that is helping rebuild a community after the hurricanes Irma and Maria. U.S. Virgin Islands.
Venezuela.
Venezuela is passionate about salsa and merengue. This 24-year-old dancer has also spoken out against her country's political turmoil and taken part in multiple demonstrations. Venezuela.
Vietnam.
Vietnam began serving in the military at just 14 years old. This 27 years old was a member of the Army volleyball team, but these days aspires to become a great businesswoman. Vietnam!
Zambia.
Zambia was raised in a mining town, but pursued a degree in management so she could give back to her country. In her spare time, this 26-year-old enjoys painting, traveling, and watching classic movies. Zambia!
Sweden. Tanzania. Thailand. Trinidad and Tobago. Turkey. Ukraine, Uruguay, USA, US Virgin Islands, Venezuela, Vietnam, and Zambia.
Well, who do you think is going to take my crown this year? Let's hear it for all the contestants, the wonderful judges, and our choreographer, Stephanie.
I also want to give a shout out to Nathan Armagun, the Vice President and General Manager, Planet Hollywood Resort and Casino. Let's hear it for him. And of course, a big shout out to our wonderful sponsors, Farouk, the makers of Chi and BioSilk, Sherry Hill, and Yamamai Swimwear. And an extra special thank you to our accountants, Laura and Stephanie. Thank you guys, you're doing a great job. And of course, the city of Las Vegas.
Let's bring out our 92 contestants one last time. Let's hear it, audience. I hope you at home have been taking notes, because this year you can help with your favorite contestant earn her spot in the semifinals. Visit vote.missuniverse.com or tweet using #MissUniverse and a country-specific hashtag.
And you guys, let's give a really, really big round of applause for my amazing co-host, Iris Mittenar.
Thank you. And what about you, Nick? Let's give a lot of applause for Nick, please.
Now guys, during the telecast, you at home will also be able to vote contestants through to the next round. So be sure you tune in Sunday for more details.
Yes, a very special thanks to the city of Las Vegas, our president, Miss Paula Shugart, all of the ladies up here on the stage. I'd like to send a shout out to my choreography team, Harmony and Pizzo. Also to Planet Hollywood Resort and Casino. Make sure you watch the telecast Sunday. Steve Harvey will be hosting. We have Ashley Graham and Fergie and lots of great surprises.
Yeah, who here is a Fergie fan?
I am.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Iris is. All right, who do you think's gonna win this thing?
Woo! I'm sure they did a good job tonight. I was really impressed, girl.
They really did. They are gorgeous.
All right, well, thank you everybody for joining us, and good night.
Good night, everyone.
Thank you.